Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This video, we are looking at the NBA Prizepicks plays for Friday, December the 29th. It's a good day yesterday on a pretty good run over the past couple of days. Went 4 out of 5. Cooper ended up not playing, but the other picks all hit except for Terry Rozier. So that was disappointing. We needed a few more out of him. Finished with 26, I think, points and assists. We needed 31. But the other picks all hit, so he made some money. Hit on Lauri Markkanen, hit on Tyler Hero, hit on Cade Cunningham, and we hit on Joe Flacco, and hit on one more pick, which I'm blanking on. But on today's slate, we're looking at the picks for Friday. We got a nice big slate, 6 picks. Let's get started. As always, enjoy the videos. Appreciate the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. First off, I'm going to start off with some Sixers again with Joel Embiid out. So I'm going to continue rocking with my guy, DeAnthony Melton, over 22.5 PRA. He's just going to get a lot more opportunities now. We saw him last game where he chips in with a good scoring output with 22 points. But other games, he can give you, like 7 rebounds like he did against Miami. He can give you a few assists too. Not really that much. But I still think, a spot here against Houston, especially with Houston missing Dylan Brooks, who's their best defensive player. Expect Sixers to, especially some of these guards, to be able to have better matchups. So I'm taking him over 22.5 PRA. I think the second prop I would look to was points and rebounds. But it's only been a few games without Embiid. I think the assists are definitely going to be more than what it was with Embiid, because Embiid was getting like 5 to 8 assists at times, if not slightly more. And then the second Sixer prop going right back to Tobias Harris. This one, over 31.5 PRA for him. He's just a guy that gets a lot more usage without Embiid. We saw Maxey, his numbers are already like pretty high, his line, so I think it's just a better shot for, instead of expecting Maxey to put up 28 points, you can expect Tobias, all 3 categories, to give you 31 points, rebounds, and assists. Or we would need 32, but he's still a spot against Houston. He's going to be most likely scoring over 20 points. He can rebound, especially without Embiid, and then give you a couple of assists, and he should be in a pretty good spot. If you're not want to take his PRA, I think points and rebounds would be the second prop to look at for Tobias. But his spot against, like I said, Houston, Sixers should be in this game. Should be a close game. They probably have a good chance to win. But I think it'll be high scoring, especially without Dylan Brooks on the Houston side. So those are the 2 Sixers props I'm going with. For our third pick, this one, some of the Wizards kind of let us down a little bit. I don't know if I'll end up going back to them, but I have Trae Young here. It's my third pick over points and assists. It's a great spot against Sacramento. It's a fast-paced spot. Him and Fox should go back and forth. I like Fox too, but his lines are, kind of high compared to Trae Young, so I've had to pick one. I do like Trae Young's props a little bit better. We don't even have a points and assists prop for Fox, but you need 42 PRA. I think Young, with just the 12 to 15 assists that he can give you, plus being able to shoot and score really well, and he has been shooting well, I think it's a good spot to target him against Sacramento. So that's our third pick. For our fourth pick, I'm going to a guy that I haven't done at all this year. I haven't used him at all. That's Chris Middleton. Taking him over. I think there's a few picks you could look to, points, rebounds, and assists if you wanted to at 27.5. If you look at his rebounds, with Giannis and Brook Lopez there, it's not always going to happen, but I think points and assists is a pretty good prop for him. You have Damian Lillard, who's going to have the ball in his hands a lot, and he does get you a lot of assists, but Middleton has also done a good job with the assists as of late. He will also sometimes bring it up the court, and he's finally starting to outplay Beasley after Beasley went the first couple months just being a lot better than Middleton in fantasy and shooting-wise, and now Middleton is kind of rounded back into form. He missed some time. Maybe took him a bit to get back to his normal self, but he's looked like himself in a spot against Cleveland. It's not the best spot, but I think his prop is low enough to take advantage the way that he's been playing as of late. So that is our fourth pick. For our fifth pick, I'm going over to the Thunder, and I'm taking SGA. I'm taking him over 5.5 rebounds. So he's obviously a big guard. He's like 6'6". He's tall, and helps him getting rebounds. So he's averaged 7 in his last 5. He has at least 6 rebounds in 6 of his last 7 games. Last game against Denver, he gave you 6 rebounds. So he definitely has opportunities and upside to hit this prop. and it just seems low the way that he plays and how many minutes that he plays on a nightly basis for the Thunder. He basically carries them. And then speaking of the Thunder, I'm going with another pick, and this one is Chet Holmgren, and I'm taking him over 17.5 points because it's also a low prop for how well he's been performing. Denver is not the easiest spot, but they are on a back-to-back here, and he's almost given you, he's averaged 20 his last 5. He has at least 20 in 3 out of 4. He can shoot the 3, he can get you inside and give you a couple twos. They're missing Aaron Gordon, so it's just to be a better spot. Jokic will have to do a little bit more, and he's not the best defender. He's not the fastest guy out there, so I think not having Gordon, which is probably a guy that they might have put on Chet for some time, just a better spot for Chet, and you'll see if he's able to continue shooting well. Hopefully he is, because we need 18 points out of him. We need 6 rebounds out of SGA, 23 points in assists out of Chris Middleton, 41 points in assists from Trae Young, 32 PRA from Tobias, and 23 PRA from D'Anthony Melton are the 6 picks I'm looking at. Best of luck. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all next time.